Okay, Stephanie, so show us how groubal works, would you?
Absolutely. So when you hit the site, it's just groubal.com. It's fun to say, easy to spell. The first thing that you're going to do is go here to register. So you've got three options up at the top. Create, manage your Groubals, login, and register. Obviously, if you're not a user yet, you'll hit the register button. So once you hit register, you'll come to this screen. You're going to be asked to create a username. How about Steph Grubeler? Because that's really what I am.
There you go.
And you're going to associate an email address with this. And then I'm going to tell the Groubal community what my first name is and what my last name is and what city I live in. And I'm going to give a zip code. And then there's a couple of questions that we ask. If you don't want to answer the question, you can just say prefer not to respond. Just keep in mind we are asking these questions for a point. We want to be able to tell corporations that we have these people and these demographics on our site and using it. So the more information you give us, it's really helpful, but we understand if you want to be private, we don't have a problem with that. And I'm going to create a password. And they're going to ask you to confirm that password. And you're going to hit the register button. There is a note about privacy on there. We only use emails to communicate anything that's going on with Groubal. What it's telling me here is that in order to activate my Groubal account, I'm going to have to go to my email. So I'm going to open up my email, press send and receipt, so it's fresh, and aha, there we are, a message from Groubal. And it has all my registration information in here. Now, if you're forgetful with your passwords and your names, it's really helpful to keep an email like this because it has the username and password right there for you to reference. So it's asking me to just click on this link to confirm my registration. And now I'm going to put that same username in, the space provided, Steph Grubeler, and the same password. And I'm going to log in. If you're going to be using Groubal a lot, I might check that box to have your computer remember you when you're on Groubal. Now you'll notice at the top it says log out instead of log in because we're logged in. We're ready to go. We can create a Groubal. So the next step is you're just going to click on Create, Manage your Groubal. You're going to come to a screen like this, and it's going to ask you, what do you want to call your Groubal? Robert, what should we Groubal about today?
I think we should groubal about automobiles.
Oh, automobiles.
Toyota automobiles.
Toyota. Another Toyota recall.
Right.
All right, so I named it, and then I'm going to select Create a Groubal. And then you'll see that it's created it. It's in your current Groubals. And all you have to do is add details. And if you put details in here and you wanted to add some more factual things later, you can always edit the Groubal. You have an open field. You can go into quite a bit of detail or keep it pretty simple. It's totally up to you. And you also have an option to upload a photo to go along with your Groubal. So I now have an image, I've called my Groubal something, and I've added details about what really happened or the facts on a particular Groubal that you'd like to share with the community. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the Groubal. Now what happens is the Groubal is going to our admin system where we will go in and approve it. Okay, so you created your Groubal and it's gone through our admin process. What's going to happen is you're going to be notified that your Groubal has been approved, and it will actually give you the exact link so you can go look at that Groubal and just read this little note. It's a reminder to really share your Groubal, and I'm going to show you how you're going to do that, but those tools are there for a reason because Groubal is really all about power and numbers, so it's really important to share the Groubal. So you just click on the link. It's going to go right to your Groubal, and you'll see that the Groubal is now live and it's ready for people to sign it. If you forgot any information, you actually have an option to put a comment here, but this is more for people that are going to sign it. And you see that for someone to sign it, all they have to do is give their name and an email, and they can choose to not have that information public if they would like to remain anonymous. So once the Groubal is public, you're going to use this Share Save tool. And this tool is fantastic. You can email it to anybody that you want using any of your email servers here or using any email that you have, or you can use it to share with social media sites. So it's really easy. I was already logged on to Facebook, so it immediately posts to Facebook. It's just that easy. So then you can get your friends on Facebook or Twitter or anywhere else to sign and really pass your Gribble along. And make sure to know that you also can add copy. You don't have to stick with the exact right copy that has been put into the space. So let me show you what I mean by that.
You might also want to mention that if they are going to send it out to everybody in their address book on their email, they might want to send a note and tell them that this is my personal Gribble, and I would really appreciate you taking a look at it and signing it up.
Absolutely. The more personalized you can get with your communication, the more opt that someone's going to connect with it. So really take the time to think about your words and who you're talking with. So here you see I went into my Twitter account and it says the name of my Gribble and it gives a link, and then it's just showing what tool we use. But I've got 84 other characters that I can use, and boy, I'm going to use them to tell my friends and colleagues and contacts how important this Gribble is and why I need their signature on it.
Absolutely.
So it's just that easy.